That's right.
And look at her wonderful picture. You can't miss it because she's beautiful. You'll see the picture right on her Instagram page. She does sustainable living. She recycles and all that kind of stuff. So we are now turning it over to Ashley Kirk.
Okay. Am I on? You can hear me? Okay. All right. Hi, everyone. As she mentioned, I'm Ashley. I'm the founder of Planted Foods. Today, I'm going to be showing you all how to do a raw walnut meat. So we're going to do a little bit of a play on taco meat, beef, but we're going to be using walnut meat, and it's going to be totally raw, so no cooking involved in this at all. So let me just start with you'll need a blender or a food processor to make this recipe. You'll need about a cup of soaked walnuts, and we're going to start by just popping the soaked walnuts right into our blender. And then you'll take 1 teaspoon of taco seasoning, 1 teaspoon of coriander, and then we'll also add 1 tablespoon of cumin, 1 teaspoon of sage. So we're adding all of our herbs to blend everything together. And then we'll be doing 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika, 1 teaspoon of dried basil, 1 teaspoon of fennel. That's going to give it a taste similar to meat. The taco seasoning with the fennel, that tends to be some of the ingredients that make things taste a little bit meatier. So we're going to be adding that as well as garlic powder. And I have here a mix of liquid aminos and also 2 tablespoons of liquid aminos mixed with a little bit of water here. And liquid aminos is an alternative to soy sauce, so it is said to be a healthier option for those who don't want too much sodium or who are sensitive to soy ingredients. And then we're going to take a tablespoon of avocado oil or olive oil. I'll be using olive oil for this demonstration. And we'll just add this to our blender. It takes a little bit to pulse and get to the right consistency. You don't want to do too much because you don't want it to turn into a mush or a spread. So we'll just pulse it very lightly in the blender. And this recipe is very easy to make. It only takes a couple of minutes. So we just pulse, kind of move it around a little bit. So we'll pulse that for a couple of minutes just to allow that to get to the proper consistency. Now with this recipe, you'll want to allow this to sit overnight so the flavors absorb. So by the time you're ready to eat it the next day, it will have the taste of a meat alternative rather than tasting like walnuts with seasoning on top. So we're gonna let that sit there. I do have finished walnut meat here, but for the purposes of this demo, this would be sitting overnight, and then you can eat it the very next day. So what I have here is taco salad using the walnut meat. I have shredded lettuce here, and we'll start by adding a little bit of the taco meat to the top here, and you guys will also have samples of this as well. We'll add the taco meat and a little bit of salsa. And I like to add the shredded tortillas on top just to give it that same vibe. If you want, you can add a little bit of sauce of your choice, whether it's a hot sauce or any other type of sauce that you like. But I tend to eat my stuff pretty dry, maybe sprinkle a little bit of lime on top, and you have the walnut meat. So we can pass out these samples. Okay. All right, so the walnuts are soaked overnight. So if you're in a rush, you don't have the time to soak them overnight. This recipe is it takes a little bit of time to do it, but you can soak it for about 4 hours instead of doing overnight. But I feel like overnight gives it a consistency that makes the walnuts a little bit softer rather than just a few hours. But it's good either way. And happy to take any questions once you guys have sample. right, you guys, what do you think? What do you think? Okay, I see someone nodding. It's pretty good. It's a nice alternative, healthy option, especially if you want to get protein into your diet, more healthy ingredients, more cleaner ingredients. This is a really good alternative to just throw into your diet and just make it weekly. It's good in the fridge for about 2 to 3 days. Great. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So if there's no questions, I thank you guys for trying the samples. I hope you guys enjoyed everything. But I'm around for the next few minutes, so if you guys think of any questions. Thank you.
Will you give me permission after to post the recipe?
Yes, absolutely. Okay.
I want to get a picture of you and your mom. So.
Oh, okay. Okay. It will be online.
On the website or Instagram. Yeah.
And I'll get it to you too.
That's what they want.
Yeah.
When you want to take off your thing, I'll get a picture of you and your mom.
Oh, I'm all ready. All right. I have a couple of things on.
It's like,
That was quick and easy.
it's like they're so